Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Lizzie and today I'm going to be doing another in my prompt series. This is where I take a prompt from just a random selection that I have and I do the prompt. This is another one of those videos that I'm not entirely happy with the outcome, but it's absolutely fine, as we talked about. It is absolutely fine. I did a lot of sketches for this that I was actually quite happy with. It was just when I translated it onto the bigger page that I wasn't so happy. And the original, the eventual outcome, there are things that I definitely see that I want to improve. I want to learn how to do glowing effects, as you'll see what that means and what that entails. But also I realised that I hadn't worked with markers in a really, really long time. So I was pretty, it felt like I was brand new to markers again, didn't really know how to work them. But, learning curve, that's fine. About this character, I really wanted to do a goddess character who looked very regal, looked very all-knowing, but wasn't very flashy, wasn't very kind of, oh, I'm a goddess. It's very subtle kind of goddess feel. And here I'm just experimenting with the colours and how I was going to make the hair, the eyes and the headpiece pop, just to see how that would work. I was trying out my new silver marker when I got the silver and gold marker, and it is Faber-Castell Pet Artist Pen. Honestly, I don't know whether it's the pen or whether it's just that you can't get the effect that I want on paper. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you must be able to. But the other thing that I realised with these pens is that gel pens don't really work over them, so I had to get some gouache and try and do some highlights with that. But just to see what was working. Here I'm looking through, trying to find somewhere that what paper I can use, very simplistically transferring it onto this paper. I'll have a link to all of the supplies that I use down in the description box, all the different paper. I really like this paper for marker actually, it's very smooth. It's not marker paper, and honestly I feel like for this kind of thing I'd rather use marker paper because I have a lot more marker paper than I do of this paper. But it's nice anyway. It's really nice for graphite actually. Really, really nice for graphite. So yeah, this is the character. She's got dreadlocks, she's got a headpiece. She's very simplistic in her design. But this is just a prompt. The point of these prompts is just to inspire me, really, just to get my creative juices flowing. I feel like a lot of these early pieces that I'm putting on YouTube are things that I would like to redo, a lot of them, to really see my progress. It's kind of like me, I guess, having the baseline. And I know that really shouldn't be how it is. I know I should be aiming to be my best with everything. But I think I'm too self-critical. I have this problem with perfection where I am a perfectionist, but in a really weird way. I'm such a perfectionist that I'm lazy, because if I try my best and it's not perfect, then that'll make me feel terrible. So I don't try my best, and I know it's not perfect, and I've only got myself to blame, kind of thing. I know it's really backwards and stuff. It's the same with like essays and everything, but that's just who I am, really. Painting the skin, I'm sure there are a lot of things that I could do better, but I'm getting used to my markers again. I'd like to use my markers more. I have the Winsor & Newton Pro markers and brush markers. I prefer the brush markers because brush nibs are everything, but I am really willing to try out some new markers. So if you guys have any suggestions for markers that aren't Copic markers, I cannot afford those, then please let me know. I think the thing that I wanted to make sure I was doing is that everything near where the glowing was going to be dark, because that makes it pop more. But I'm not sure if I quite pulled it off. I think I want to try it more in the digital realm before I try again in the traditional realm. But I want to try and emulate that glowing thing. I think I'll do it with a different character at some point, but I definitely want to try that again. So in terms of this piece altogether, I'm not unhappy with it. Sorry, that was my camera. I'm not unhappy with it. I'm just not totally happy with it. it's something that I really want to... It's a piece where I can see the flaws, but I can also see where my improvement is. And that's a really good thing. This is something that I would put on Instagram kind of thing, you know? Not just a doodle that I'd forget about and want to never see again, which is the case for quite a bit of my art. But this is something I'm actually reasonably happy with. I know it looks kind of messy. Oh, here's me trying with the silver pen. See, it's not really popping as much as I wanted it to. That's got to be something to do with the colours surrounding the pen rather than the pen itself. If anyone has any advice or any videos that you've seen for doing glowing on traditional pieces, please let me know, because this is just kind of like, oh, she's got silver hair, rather than her hair is really standing out, you know. So going in with the white gouache because the gel pen wasn't working. I tried to see if this would give it highlights and this would make it pop more, but I don't really think it got the desired effect. The other thing I didn't really do is do the lighting very well, I don't think, because I think if I wanted it to glow more, it would have more effect of the skin around her. But, you know, you live and you learn. That's the finished piece. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!